Before the minty fresh paste reaches your brush, the journey begins here at the raw source, animal byproducts processing.
Calcium is the backbone of cleaning power, and for this specific formula, we start with organic calcium sources.
Powerful crushers reduce the structure into manageable fragments, stripping away the organic density.
The raw material must be broken down immediately to prepare it for purification.
Hygiene is critical even at this stage. High-pressure scalding water removes initial impurities.
To get pure abrasive powder, we must degrease the material completely through thermal boiling.
Rapid cooling locks in the crystalline structure required for the perfect abrasive texture.
Air separation ensures only the softest, finest particles make the cut for your enamel. Precision milling pulverizes the brittle calcium into a micron-level fine flour. We verify the grit level. Too rough damages teeth. Too smooth won't clean them.
The refined calcium abrasive is packed into bulk containment for transport.
Tons of raw cleaning power are staged, ready to meet the other ingredients.
Logistics teams secure the load, ensuring the raw material remains dry and uncontaminated.
The raw abrasive has arrived at the manufacturing hub, where the real chemistry begins.
Security protocols are strict. Every shipment of raw ingredients is logged and verified before entry.
Expert logistics ensure raw materials are docked at specific bays to prevent cross-contamination. Once docked, the seal is broken, and the transfer of raw abrasive begins immediately. Heavy-duty lifters handle the dense abrasive, moving tons of powder in minutes.
Digital tracking links every batch to its source, ensuring full traceability for safety. High-volume pumps transfer the viscous liquids into our internal storage silos.
Sealed connections are vital. One leak could waste thousands of liters of premium glycerin. The most expensive ingredients, like pure mint oils, arrive in smaller, high-security batches. To enter the production line, the solid raw materials must be transferred to the silo system. Gravity and automated blades release the powder, while vacuums ensure the air remains dust-free. Pneumatic transport blows the powder at high speed to the main storage farm. It's a constant ballot of logistics to stage thousands of components for the mixing phase.
Digital inventory systems ensure we never run dry during a high-speed production run.
While bulk ingredients are piped in, critical micro-ingredients are hand-weighed for absolute precision.
With raw materials unloaded and staged, we move to the heart of the operation, the main processing plant. This is the mixing cathedral, a 500,000 square foot facility designed for absolute purity.
Before touching a single machine, every operator undergoes a strict transition from civilian to technician.
The crossover bench protocol ensures no dust from the outside world touches the production floor.
Sanitation here rivals a hospital operating room. Human bacteria is the enemy of shelf stability.
Lint-free synthetic suits prevent microscopic fibers from contaminating the toothpaste.
High-velocity air showers blast away any remaining dust particles before entry is grand.
We are now in the red zone. the heart of the facility where the environment is strictly controlled.
Toothpaste is 30% water, but tap water isn't good enough. We refine it to pharmaceutical standards.
Reverse osmosis strips the water of every impurity, creating a neutral base for the chemical reaction. Ultraviolet light provides the final kill step, ensuring the water is sterile before it meets the powder.
With water purified and staff sanitized, we enter the most critical room in the factory.
This is the mixing deck. These vacuum vessels can hold 10,000 liters of toothpaste per batch. Gravity aids the process. We mix at the top and let the finished paste flow down.
Automated manifolds route the glycerin, water, and flavor oils to the correct vessel with zero error. Between flavors, clean-in-place systems scour every inch of steel. No mint residue can touch a fruit batch. The vessel is sealed and vacuum prepped. The stage is set for the transformation to begin.
The formula is selected. The system calculates the exact ratio of liquids to solids, down to the gram.
We begin with the humectants, glycerin and sorbitol. These keep the paste moist and prevent it from drying out in the tube.
Purified water is added to reach the correct viscosity. Too much, and it's soup. Too little, and it's cement.
Vacuum induction forces the powder into the liquid under high pressure, instantly hydrating the binders. Thickeners are notoriously clumpy. We vibrate sift every ounce to ensure a perfectly smooth texture. High shear blades tear apart the powder particles, creating the structured gel that holds the toothpaste together.
Heat is applied to the jacketed walls to help the ingredients melt and merge into a uniform solution. The gel phase is critical. It must be perfectly clear and smooth before we add the abrasives. Fluoride is the cavity fighter, but it's potent. It is handled in a restricted zone with surgical precision.
We pre-dissolve the active ingredients to ensure they are evenly distributed in every single tube.
Without a touch of sweetener, the raw minerals and soaps would taste incredibly bitter.
Preservatives are added at this exact temperature to lock in freshness for up to 2 years.
The liquid phase is complete. It is transferred to the main reactor to meet the dry ingredients.
The consistency is checked again. It must be thick enough to suspend the bone powder we are about to add.
This clear gel is the vehicle. Now, it needs its engine, the cleaning abrasives.
The liquid base coats the main vessel, creating a cushion for the heavy powders coming next.
With the gel base prepared, we are ready for the most violent stage of production, the abrasive fusion. The moment of fusion arrives. The calcium bone abrasive is released from the main storage. Tons of fine bone powder are sucked directly into the liquid gel under a powerful vacuum.
The anchor blades move slowly, folding the powder into the gel to ensure no dry pockets remain.
To achieve that signature gleaming white color, a mineral brightener is folded into the mix. We add the foaming agent last. If we mix too fast now, the tank will overflow with bubbles. The paste is now 5 times thicker than honey. The motors draw immense power to keep it moving.
Friction generates heat, but toothpaste must be cool to set. We chill the vessel to 25 degrees Celsius.
We use a grindometer to hunt for microscopic abrasive particles that could scratch enamel.
The abrasive base is perfect. Now it's just flavorless, soapy chalk. It needs its personality.
Specific gravity confirms the vacuum did its job. Solid paste, zero air bubbles.
We add the flavor last. Mint oil is volatile. Adding it too early would burn it off.
We transfer the paste into mobile buffer tanks. This frees up the main mixer for the next batch immediately. The white base is staged. But modern toothpaste isn't just white. It needs its iconic stripes.
In a parallel process, we manufacture the colored gel that will become the stripes.
We use a translucent gel base for the stripes to make the color pop against the white calcium.
The color must be completely uniform. A streaky stripe looks like a manufacturing defect.
The stripe gel is packed separately. It will never touch the white paste until the very last second. Welcome to the filling hole, where the paste meets the packaging at lightning speeds.
The red gel is loaded into the peripheral chambers. They sit side by side but do not mix.
The white calcium base is loaded into the main central reservoir. They travel down separate channels, only meeting at the nozzle tip to create the stripe pattern. Laser sensors ensure the ratio of white to red remains constant as the hopper drains. We purge the air from the lines until a perfect, solid stream of striped paste appears. The tubes enter the line cap down. At this stage, they are just empty, open cylinders.
The machine is primed. The empty tubes are loaded. The high-speed race begins.
Optical sensors hunt for the registration mark, spinning the tube so the logo faces perfectly forward. To prevent trapped air, the nozzle dives all the way to the cap before releasing the paste.
The tube drops away as it fills. This synchronization is crucial to keep the stripes straight.
A precision suckback ensures the tail remains clean. Paste in the seal zone causes leaks.
Hot air softens the laminate plastic, prepping it for the molecular bond.
Ultrasonic jaws weld the plastic instantly, stamping the batch code into the seal itself. A guillotine blade trims the excess, leaving that familiar, clean, rectangular edge. A pressure test ensures the seal won't pop open in your luggage. X-ray scanners see through the paste, hunting for any density anomalies. To enter the box, the tube must change orientation from vertical to horizontal. The cartoner grabs a flat blank and snaps it open in a fraction of a second.
A synchronized pusher slides the tube into the carton without scratching the packaging. Individual cartons flow out at a rate of 300 per minute, requiring immediate grouping.
Intelligent diverters split the stream to feed the high-speed bundling system. The collator groups the cartons into standard retail packs, usually 6 or 12 units. A heated bar cuts and welds the film, forming a loose sleeve around the multi-pack.
Continuous rolls of shrink film are fed into the wrapper, synchronized to the product flow.
Controlled heat shrinks the film by 20%, locking the cartons together into a solid brick. A secondary barcode is applied for warehouse tracking. This links the bundle to the master case.
We weigh the bundle again. A missing box inside the shrink wrap is an instant rejection.
Meanwhile, the case erector prepares the master shipping container from flat corrugated stock.
Robotic pick-and-place systems arrange the bundles into the packing pattern.
Every minute, 50 cases of toothpaste leave this room, heading for the final stack.
Spiral elevators lift the cargo to the overhead lines. keeping the floor clear for forklift traffic.
While the boxes stack up, the golden samples arrive at the Quality Assurance Lab via pneumatic tube.
Viscosity ensures the paste squeezes out easily, but stays on your brush without dripping.
Microbial testing is the longest step. We incubate samples for days to ensure zero bacterial growth.
We measure fluoride levels to the molecule. Too little is ineffective. Too much is toxic.
The RDA test simulates months of brushing to prove the abrasive cleans without scratching enamel.
We crush the tubes to failure. The seal must be stronger than the tube body itself. Torque testers verify the cap is tight enough to seal, but easy enough for a senior to open.
Dissolution tests ensure absolutely no foreign contaminants made it through the filters.
Statistical process control confirms that 99.9% of tubes are within a fraction of a gram of the target.
Only with the certificate of analysis signed can the warehouse release the stock for shipping.
QC to logistics. Batch 409 is clear for release.
The green light is given. The science is done, and now it's time to move the product.
The lab is the brain of the operation, ensuring trust in every squeeze.
We keep a sample of every batch for 5 years, just in case.
Back on the floor, the approved cases are reaching the end of the line. The robotic cell never tires. It calculates the optimal stacking pattern for maximum stability.
Interlocking layers creates a brick-like structure that can survive the vibrations of a truck ride. Stretch wrapping applies 20 pounds of tension, unitizing the cases into a single, solid load.
The serial shipping container code is the pallet's passport, tracking it anywhere in the global supply chain. We enter the Cathedral of Inventory, a dark warehouse holding millions of tubes ready for market. Automated cranes operate in the dark, moving faster and higher than any human driver could.
Here the product rests, digitally mapped and ready to be recalled at a moment's notice.
When an order drops, the system automatically prioritizes the oldest stock first. First in, first out.
Retrieved from storage, the toothpaste is now just minutes away from leaving the facility.
Efficiency is key on the dock. Every minute a truck waits is money lost.
Load planners ensure the weight is distributed evenly over the truck's axles.
The cargo is secured. A shifted load could mean damaged product or a dangerous accident. A tamper-proof seal guarantees that what leaves our factory is exactly what arrives at the store.